Oh hi, thanks for watching my video. So today we have a bit of a special one-off episode today. I have been getting really into What We Do in the Shadows. Well, I say really into it. It's my favourite film, but I've been watching the series a lot recently. And it completely inspired me to make a What We Do in the Shadows episode in The Sims 4. So, you might recognise the house. This is Vlad's house. That's where they all live. Let's start off by introducing you to the vampires. This is Vladistrauss. He's one of the OG vampires. He used to live in this big house alone with no one to talk to, other than those Vator squares who don't believe in drinking plasma from Sims. But in the last few years, he's added a few buddies into the mix. This here is Igor. Igor is actually an old colleague of Vlad's. They used to fashion wigs together in the 1600s when Vlad was visiting England. Vlad was already a vampire and he gave Igor the kiss of eternal life. It turns out vampires shouldn't spend too much time near the fireplace. And then we have Lucille over here. So after becoming a vampire, Igor spent about 200 years just shagging around, ploughing his way through all the men and women of the land. But on one fateful night, checking out the 1800s party scene in Italy, he bumped into Lucille and immediately was under her spell. He turned her into a vampire. They've been married ever since. And then we have Greg. He's a cool guy. He's the familiar of the family. He's definitely the favourite, but he's a fairly new familiar. We get through a lot of them with Vlad in the house. And finally, we have Claudia. She's a new vampire, and she's also the great niece of Vlad's. So he's taken her under his wing to teach her the ways of the vampire. One big, happy family. And you've actually joined us on quite an exciting day, because tonight we are getting ready for a very big night out. We're going to see if we can find ourselves some virgins to feast on. Vlad, what are you doing? Oh, for fuck's sake, Vlad. Greg was a good familiar. Now we have to find another one. Oh, no. Greg is dying from overexertion. I am using a vampire mod, by the way, to make death more realistic so that Sims die. Oh, no. Greg, you didn't deserve this. You were one of the good ones. Well done, Vlad, you fucking prick. What are we going to do now? Greg was the one that went out and found us the virgins. Now we have to do it ourselves. Yeah, you should cry. You got greedy and you got carried away with yourself. Guys, why aren't you more sad? This is your favourite familiar. And you're just acting like you're watching an episode of EastEnders or something. You know what, guys? I actually think we should leave the corpse there. It kind of looks kind of decadent. It goes with the rest of the furniture in the house, I think. Well, we can't cry over spilt milk. No point moaning too much about it. What this does mean, though, is that we're now going to have to try and go out on the town and find virgins ourselves, which is not ideal. Hey, Grim, how's it going? So I guess we ought to, I don't know, get ready, I guess. We need to try and find somewhere to go where maybe there are bouncers outside, where they will invite us in, otherwise we can't go in. Little well-known fact about vampires is that they don't actually have a reflection, so whenever they go out on the town, they usually just draw pictures of each other so they can see how they look in their clothes. See if the bum looks big, see if everything looks okay. Igor and Lucille usually take turns. Usually they get done in about 2 or 3 hours. As long as they don't have any outfit changes, then they're all good. It's just a funny view. Those two crying about their dead familiar. And then these two just getting ready for the night ahead. Oh shit, it's 2 a.m. Guys, we gotta head out now. You're just going to have to go out looking the way you're looking because we don't have time to dick about. We need to go and feed on some Sims. Let's go. Okay, Discotheque Pan Europa is probably going to be our best shout. Okay, guys, we don't have our familiar here to do all the work, so you're going to have to try and act human. I know some of you haven't been for over 500 years, but just blend in. Schmooze. Pretend to be human. Lucille, how are you getting on? Oh, all these human problems, you know, like digestion and hoping you don't get a runny nose, otherwise you'd be sent to the town executioner. Let's not get all bogged down about it, Candy Bear. Let's make this a good evening. What do you say we pop down the chemist and pick up some heroin? Do you think it would completely blow my cover if I just do a cheeky little drink? I'll just do a small drink, just a small one. Little first-person vampire drink, just a bit of harmless fun. I don't have any gum infections, okay? So don't you worry. I'm not going to give you like a dental transmitted disease. You'll be fine. Oh, yeah, what a view. What a view. She likes it, really, I'm sure. And this isn't going to kill her. Oh, I think Lucille has gone into her dark form. Oh, Claudia's having a great time. How are you feeling? Feel good? See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Let's see how Igor's getting on. Yeah, just a second. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? I think we could probably go in for a cheeky drink. Why not? I'm sorry, Igor, but your wife, she's such a blood blocker. She's so pissed off. Right, guys, it's 5 a.m. The sun's going to start coming up, so unless we want to be French fried to a crisp, we better go home. This was about as successful as it could have gone without a familiar to find us a virgin, so I think we're just going to have to call that a day. Okay, time for bed. 6 a.m. The sun's starting to come up. That's it, my little vampires. Night-night, God bless. Sleep well. See you in the morning. No, Vlad, it's bedtime. Bedtime. Miss Work? What the fuck are you talking about, Miss Work? Vlad is in the 4th level of the military career. Jesus Christ, Vlad. You're the most powerful vampire of all time. What are you talking about? Sweet dreams, everyone. Peaceful night in the Strauss house. One thing that isn't so well known about vampires is that they love beautiful things. They all have their own little art form that they're really passionate about. And for Igor, his is his gardening. He is very proud of his garden and insisted we take a look. So I think he's going to take us for a little tour of his hedges. Just because you're a vampire doesn't mean you can't take pride in your garden. Wait, what was that? Did you hear that, Igor? Whoever that was, you've got a lot of nerve interrupting us while we're gardening. Come on, Igor, let's go check it out. What is this? What is this? Dog turds. Someone's left a load of golden dog turds. This is sending a message, all right. I am flabbergasted by the confidence of this person. You know what? I actually recognise this voodoo doll. I think I know exactly who has done this. And they're looking for a fight, and that's what they've got. It's hard to control these vampires because every time I ask them to do something, they're always like, go and mourn Greg. In fact, just as I say that, that's exactly what he's gone to do. They all just want to spend their time mourning Greg. But this is more important. We've been disrespected. And I know exactly where we need to go. Igor, Lucille, get your fangs ready because we're going on a trip. One thing you may not know is that Igor and Lucille have some pretty strong enemies. Spellcasters and vampires have notoriously hated each other since the beginning of time. But there are a couple of spellcasters in particular who really have it in for these vampires. And if they're looking for a fight is what they're going to get. Alright, we're on their turf now. And I know exactly where they'll be. For anyone who hasn't seen a snake in The Sims 4, this is what they look like. Slithery little fuckers, aren't they? Well, look what the cat dragged in. This is Avery and Francisco. They are two spellcasters that we have had a long-standing beef with. And we are ready to start some shit. You want to leave dog shit in my beautiful garden? You want to start some dog turf war? Well, you're on. That's right, guys. Just have a little kiss for luck. You don't scare me with your magic, you filthy witches. All right, guys. Let's do some shit talk and see if we can spark up a fight with these two. Go on, Igor. You tell her. Put her in her place. Yeah. Your mum is so dirty that I had to wear rubber gloves when I fucked her. Yeah, good one. Don't you call me tacky. You're so poor you have to draw your own porn. Alright, I think that's enough shit talk. I think we should probably throw hands and make this fight go down. Come on, guys, we've taken it to the streets. It's time to find out who is more powerful, the vampires or the spellcasters. Oh shit, Lucille's even got herself into dark form for this fight. Bats flying out everywhere, nipping away at the spellcaster. I wonder who will win. Oh, shit. Oh shit, Francisco, you just got owned. Twice in a row you lost, mate. Twice in a row. Alright, you two, it's your turn. Do it for the vampires, Igor. Do it for the vampires. That's right. Leave dog shit in my beautiful garden again. Well, it looks like we're gonna win this one. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, now that we have defended our honor and demanded respect, we will leave, and we will hope to never see you in our beautiful garden ever again. You filthy, filthy witches. And on that note, I think we should go home. Come on, Lucille, let's go see what Vlad and Claudia are up to. Aw, Vlad's teaching Claudia how to be a good vampire. That is so cute. Don't worry, Claudia, you'll get it in no time. Because Claudia is still quite a new vampire, she's a bit like the Vator siblings. She's a bit more progressive, doesn't really believe in feeding on other Sims, not like her housemates. What is this? A cat? At our house? It looks like a familiar, but it doesn't look like a vampire familiar. Where did you come from? Who brought you here? Oh, very bizarre indeed. Hang on a minute. Greg? Is that you? It's really you. How are you alive, Greg? We missed you so much. We've been mourning you every day since you were gone. Oh, I see. Well, this is awkward. So you got brought back as a spellcaster. But vampires hate spellcasters. What should we do, guys? Well, maybe we could have just one spellcaster in the house. Oh, they're becoming super best friends. As long as you promise to bathe every day to get rid of that grubby witch smell, this might just work out. Could this mean peace between the vampires and the spellcasters? No, probably not, but it's a start. Where did the fluffy beast go? You will be fed in good time, beast. I think you'll be very happy here. And on that note, I think I'm going to end this video here. Was there a point to it? No. To be completely honest, this video was more for me than any of you. But I hope you enjoyed it all the same. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. You know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.